Greetings, beautiful supreme divine spirits. How y'all feeling? How y'all doing? Hope y'all feeling amazing. I'm feeling amazing. Sending beautiful, loving vibrational frequencies out to you all. Okay. Thank you for being here with me. Welcome to my page. Welcome to my channel. If it's on YouTube, subscribe to me there at Princess Makeda. Okay. If it's on Instagram or TikTok, follow me there at Princess Makeda Wire. Princess_Makeda_ Wire. Alright, now today we're talking about the Ancestral Genetic Updates, okay? It's pretty much about the uploads of genetic wisdom that is being passed down to the descendants of your ancestors' bloodline, okay? Not everyone. Certain descendants, okay? Certain ancestral descendants, okay, are passing down, well, not passing on, but are receiving supreme divine wisdom, okay, right now and in the near future. So stay tuned. Now, I really want to break this down because I've been experiencing this, and it's been an upload that I've had for a couple months now, but I just never really got the time to spoke on it. It wasn't the right time for me. Now it's the right time, so we won't speak on it. Alright, so yes, that's pretty much what today's topic is all about. You can stay in tuning. I will save this live so you could always go back and rewatch the video. I will also be posting this on my YouTube channel, so subscribe to me there, and stay tuned for the uploads that will be posted up there as well, okay? But yes, so now we're going to get into it. I'm also going to be doing this live with a brother of mine, okay? He is on here. He goes by so his name is E.T., right? But he has a 9. So it's like eternal, okay? But that's how he's spelling it, okay? And then it's Hoyi. So we're going to add him on here. And he's going to be a part of this live as well. So stay tuned for that as well. It's going to be like a collab. But yeah, mainly I want to get the topic out there so y'all know what we're talking about. Like I was saying earlier, for those of you just coming in, this is all about our ancestors, okay? Our ancestors, those of you that feel like you have a supreme divine mission, those of you that know that it's time for you to upgrade, you're feeling the changes, you're feeling the shifts, you're starting to remember things that you didn't remember before. You're knowing how to do things now, okay? You're getting uploads and upgrades that pretty much are beyond the physical comprehensions of today, because this is ancestral wisdom. This is ancestral essence and energy, okay? So some of you guys may be recognizing plants and knowing how to heal certain wounds and knowing how to make medicinal medicines, tapping in, learning how to tap deeper into certain ancestral magic, learn certain words, okay, speaking certain tongues, certain languages, okay, accessing certain abilities, and all this different beautiful type of stuff that is happening, okay, for some of us, okay? So yeah, some of you guys may just have a passion for something very strong that you never really done before in this lifetime, okay, but you feel extremely drawn to it, and technically you feel like you've done it a million times and you know exactly what you're doing, you know what I'm saying? And you don't know where this came from. It's just a random art that you picked up, as others would say. Technically, this is your ancestors literally passing down this genetic wisdom to you, okay, activating that aspect of them into your genetics so that you have the access codes, okay, so you can access this wisdom and this information. But in order for this to even happen, first you have to make sure that you're breaking the seals, breaking the genetical seals, okay? Some of you guys are generational curse breakers, okay? What makes you a generational curse breaker is because you're down here to remove and break the curses and hexes placed on your generation, okay? Not just your generation, but on your entire bloodline, okay? This curse has been affecting your bloodline for generations. This is why you're a generational curse breaker, because you came here in this generation to break all these other curses so that they do not affect any other generations to come, okay? This is what makes you a generational curse breaker, you guys. So we got to be doing our work. We got to be doing our job. We got to be cleansing, okay? We got to be breaking these seals, breaking these cycles, okay? We got to tap in, okay? We definitely do. We have to re-stimulate and reactivate our dormant DA, okay? So that we can have access to our wisdom again, so that we can begin to remember. Also, channel, speak with your ancestors. When I say channel, I mean sit down and ask to speak with your ancestors. Ask to communicate with them. Ask them to show use signs and symbols, okay? Ask them to reveal themselves to you. They will, okay? Make sure that you're specifically putting out there your benevolent ancestors, because you want to be connecting with the ones that are for you, okay? The ones that have beautiful intentions towards you, okay? That are here to see you rise, that are here to assist you and guide you along your journey, okay? That wants to see the best for you, not those that have the complete opposite intentions, okay? So make sure that you're being specific here when you're calling upon certain energies as well. Yeah, pretty much this is just all the basics of what I'm definitely going to be getting into. I'm going to get ready to add brother on here, so we could both get our input and we could definitely get deeper into this topic. But I just wanted to give you guys a basic understanding what we'll be talking about, okay? And pretty much, all the things, pretty much just the basic things that you will need to know when it comes to unlocking and gaining this wisdom. All right? So, yeah, we're about to get started now. Listen, listen, this is not a joke. I need y'all to take this seriously, okay? I need y'all to really tap in and pay attention to what's happening here, all right? Because your ancestors have been there the entire time, just in a different form. Your grandma, your great-great-granny, they've been around you all this time in a spiritual form, in a spirit form, okay? But you just been on a different vibration, so they were existing in a different dimension than you were, and so they were trying to reach out to you, but you didn't realize it, all right? But yeah, this is what's happening. What's going on right now is our ancestors are passing down certain gifts and talents to us, certain abilities. Great things, brother.
Yeah. Yeah.
But yeah, so our ancestors are passing down certain gifts and certain abilities to us. Okay, they're passing on certain knowledges and wisdom, certain knowledge and wisdom to us. So we're going to start unlocking different key codes and stuff like that. Like I said before, you're going to start remembering certain memories, remembering certain languages. Some of you guys may start remembering certain songs that were significant to your ancestors. Remembering the knowledge and wisdom of different herbs. Okay, different elements, different energetical abilities and properties that you may have that runs into your bloodline, and all different types of stuff, okay? Because when it comes to you is all about your genetics. It's all about your bloodline. Like, that's what makes you who you are. They all exist within you in this current moment, and you're connected to them. But a lot of this wisdom that exists within us, for me, our ancestral wisdom that goes back from eons and eons and eons ago from now, okay? Pretty much, like, in the past, we know certain of our ancestral goddesses, okay, certain of our ancestral feminine energies, okay, they spoke certain languages. So is the masculine energies. Those languages had a certain effect, okay, there were certain energetical abilities, okay, it's pretty much showing you how to access certain codes, certain key codes by using certain voice, using your throat chakras to activate other chakra energy, chakra points, so that you could channel a certain essence, you feel me, project it out into your reality to pretty much create and manifest a certain outcome. You feel me? That's what your intentions are, is you putting your intentions out there. All right. You accessing certain key codes, okay? But long story short, it's been a lot going on. The past is, like, how do I explain this to you guys? The past that we believe is the past is actually our future, okay? It's our future. It's only the past because we are from the future and we already did this shit before, okay? So technically to us it's our past because we did it. But something happened in our future, which is why we have to come back in time. Now we're here in the past making actions to shift and transform our future, okay? So we get a different outcome, okay? Everything was changed. Pretty much, long story short, certain curses were placed upon our bloodline so that we don't remember who we are, okay, so that we don't access certain abilities, certain ancestral wisdom, and certain ancestral knowledge, okay, because then we will remember our rightful place on the throne. We remember who we truly are. We will start to access these aspects of us, okay? So I need y'all to pay attention, babe, because it's a lot going on. Like, your ancestors was going to start giving you certain names of other ancestors, letting you know where they're at, how to free them. Okay, certain rituals you got to do, certain songs to sing. Okay, so that we can break these seals and free our ancestors that are stuck on the land, that are sealed here on due to other curses. Okay, ancestral abilities and wisdom that are tied specifically to your bloodline, Okay, this is hidden from you. That all that royal ancient techniques, okay, all the royal practices, and we used to do certain rituals, okay, that only your bloodline will know. That's what made you special. Okay, y'all were your own royal team. Okay, but you don't remember too much about this. But they were you. You were there. That's the thing. You were there, and so were they, because y'all are all one in a certain aspect. Okay, and when it comes to the law of oneness,
Right.
but I'm gonna say this, and then I'm gonna let you continue because I want to hear what you gotta say on this as well. But long story short, it's just a lot. The knowledge of the land, the knowledge of the fruit, knowledge of certain colors, accessing certain magic. Okay, being able to kind of recognize certain languages, certain key codes. Okay, this is all ancestral wisdom. Okay, that your ancestors literally remember that the wisdom is still there. But it's just been sealed off from you. It's been locked off due to curses placed upon your bloodline to block this wisdom. Okay, so that you don't access this energy, so that you don't remember this essence. Okay, the very thing that makes you, not even the very thing that makes you, but one of the most potent and one of the main things, one of your main abilities, okay, that help you reclaim and walk into the essence, the full essence of your power has been taken away from you. And it's our time to reclaim that. Okay, get that back, because it was never lost. It was just locked up in our own minds. We have the keys to it. But if we don't know that the lock is locked, how will we ever know that there's a key? I'm gonna leave y'all to ponder on that while we here, brother.
Correct. Thank you. Thank you. That was confirmation for me and everyone that's watching this. I'll tell you that right now. But I'm gonna start off is the main way your ancestors and the beings that you're connected with are gonna contact you is through your heart. If you're not heart centered, there's no way they can truly get to you. There's no way they can truly speak to you on these terms, on these trajectories. You understand? So with that being said, you have to learn how to get grounded again, but also know that you're always connected to higher abilities, higher forms, higher beings. You must know this within yourself. There's no such thing as as thinking. You have to know this. And the only way you know is by going within. You understand? The main way you will know is by going within. Like there are certain, as you just said, there are certain ways of alchemy. There are certain ways of dance. There are certain ways of fucking food. There are certain, you know what I'm saying? There's so many, there's literally infinite ways of how your ancestors and how you yourself within past lives, within all of that, have known these things. And this is where the upgrade comes. Go back to your home. Go back to nature. Go outside. Go where a tree is calling you because it's not for no reason. I promise you. That tree knows you, bro. That tree knows about you and your bloodline in some way, or a certain part of the land that calls to you. Go there. It may be a beach. It may be a trail. Anything, bro. Like this land, we were here before anybody. You understand? We were we were here before anybody, and a lot of you were here from the start. I ain't gonna go too deep into that because it's for you to learn. But you were here from the start too, if you really know it, and if you really remember. And like I say, stay right here, stay right here. You feel me? That's where everything is at. Go ahead.
Agreed. I definitely agree. The heart space is definitely how the heart space is definitely how you access multiple key codes. Okay, the heart space is in the center of everything. Think of it as your battery source, right? This is why people's gonna be out here looking goofy and going to get embarrassed when they want to talk about some they're going to be on the battlefield on some fuck love, fuck light, just chaos energy shit. Okay, because if you're not tapped into your love, honey, that means to tell me that your battery system isn't
Oh,
charged.
exactly.
And if your battery system ain't charged, honey, what happened to the machine?
You feel
You're
me?
gonna be the first one knocked out.
See, and look. The main way of how we used to go to war is because we had love for our people. We didn't go to war just because niggas was trying to fuck with us, bro.
Thank
Like,
you.
nigga, it does not matter if they were trying to fuck with us. We had the power. We knew we had the power, though. when we slipped up is when we let they ass try and take us out of our love, bro. Try and make us guilty of each other, all that stupid shit, bro. None of us need that shit. You feel me?
Yeah.
We fight because out of love, bro. Like, think about it, bro. For any of y'all who got partners, who got family members, nigga, if somebody try to pull up to your shit, trying to wreck shit, bro, you love them, so what are you about to do? You feel me? Are you gonna protect? Or are you gonna sit there? Do you have love in your heart to even protect? Because
Oh.
to protect,
Oh.
you gotta have some sort of force in you to want to.
Right.
To be yearning for that shit. You get what I'm saying? It's not just some shit like, oh, I'm gonna protect them because they're here. Fuck that, bro.
Fact.
What is the reason? You know what I'm saying? You have an intention with that shit. And that's where your heart comes in. You feel me?
Facts. I agree. We like the so-called gods and goddesses, because I'm not gonna say everyone is not a god or a goddess. Let's just get that straight. Not because you black. And, you know, I don't even want to get into that because that's a whole other vibe. Because everybody be thinking they a god and they a goddess. And look, it's not about thinking, honey. It's about knowing. Know who you are. Okay, a god is an aspect. That's just one aspect of you. A lot of us were more than just a god. A lot of you guys, you're dragons, you're angels. Okay, you're angelic beings. A lot of you guys, some of you guys have certain ET ties. Like, I'm not going to get into, but just know you're connected to a lot of different shit. Like, you feel me? You're not just a god. A god is just another aspect. It's just like a race in a way, as above so below. Like, down here you got Chinese, you got Japanese. You feel me? They both different, but they look alike, and people be mistaking them to be the same sometimes. You feel me? They have a strong connection. But just like you got them, you got the Latinos, you got black people like me, him. You feel me? You got white people. At the end of the day, we're all still one. Just like you got angelics, just like you got gods, just like you got all these different other beings. Okay. So everybody isn't a god. Some of you guys do not have connections to the God. Some of you guys don't exist in. Some of you guys didn't have a lifetime in that specific planet or around that realm. Okay, but I don't want to get into that. That's a whole nother topic. But at the end of the day, it's for you to know. It's for you to know. It's for you to tap into yourself and figure out who you are. What planets are you connected to? What realms do you exist on? What aspects are you currently existing in? You know what I mean? And then you will understand that you're not supposed to judge a book by its cover, because you came in multiple forms. You are multiple forms. So why would you judge something in a different form than what you recognize yourself as in this form? But you know, that's another topic. I know I didn't went too. I know, but
it's cool because I mean, you're really still on point with it. You know what I'm saying? Like I was thinking about this earlier, bro. Like how you were talking about. I'm gonna go on two things, and then I got you.
Okay.
But I was thinking about, like, bro, we're from ancient times, but it feels like we're about to go back to ancient times, like in this now moment. Like, we may be future, like we may be seeing all this AI shit, but like, bro, the only way that this planet is gonna go is the natural way. There's no other way it can go. I'm gonna tell you right now, like, for all of y'all who are like experienced in like the like technology field and shit like that, learn what natural technology or you can start like messing with, and that comes with your ancestral DNA, bro. Like, that's within you. You feel me? That technology that you can create, that's the ancestor. Like, yo, you got the knowledge and the soul to create this shit. So I'm about to give it to you. Go to work. You feel me?
All right, brother.
All right. But yeah. But like everything else, that shit, you, bro. Like, and then the other thing I want to talk about, bro. What else was I talking about? Oh yeah. Just see what I'm saying. Not everyone's a god. Not everyone's a goddess. You know, you can give yourself that title, but it really must come from an inner knowing. Like, you can't just say that just from, oh, I want to be a god. I want to be this. Like, damn.
Right.
If you weren't in that lifetime before, please don't claim it, because there's beings who really respond to that shit. They will get on your ass for responding to it. Like, the spiritual energy and spiritual beings that are connected with us, they don't play about who they're connected with, bro. Especially in the time like right now, they're not playing at the football.
Right.
If you wanna try, go ahead. But it's gonna come for your ass. You feel me?
Right.
That's
That all I'm gonna say is that it got to be earned. You feel me? Everybody ain't gonna be the king of Atlantis. Everybody ain't gonna be the queen of Avatar or Asgard. You feel me? No. Them titles have to be earned. Those are rankings that were earned. You put in that work. This is another thing, y'all. We be getting too caught up in the past, bro. Yeah, you was this person in the past, and this was your past life. But nigga, you are here in this physical life. If you gonna keep on dreaming about what you did in the past, how you ever gonna get shit done in the future? In the
right.
present, so that you have a future in the fucking first place. See, in the past, you were working in the present moment to create the future and the legacy that you had. You feel me? Because if you didn't put in the work last lifetime, you wouldn't have had that legacy. So stop trying to dwell on the legacy that you already fulfilled and focus on the legacy that you're here to fulfill in this lifetime. Okay? The past is not the present, honey. The past is not the present. So if you're going to keep on dwelling in the past, you're not being present in your physical reality, which means you're tapping into a whole other timeline and you're not doing what you're supposed to be doing in this timeline, which means that you're technically off. You're off balance with the energy and the vibration and frequency of this room. That alone will cause your ass to get fried by that damn sun. That
Yeah.
alone. Okay, so this little dark pigment, honey, that don't
Don't
got
be
shit to do
shit,
with
bro.
it.
It
That don't
doesn't.
got nothing to do with it.
See, I bet I'm about to go in on that too. So look, bro, the way you connect with the sun, it starts with your internal energy first. That's how the sun responds. Because if your internal energy is not right or is not in alignment with the planet, it's not gonna do shit, bro. Because the sun reflects the planet reflects the sun.
Okay.
So in a way, you literally have to get your internal energy right by grounding, meditating, eating cleaner, um, saying words that apply to the vibration you want to be on. Because even the words are vibrations. The sun is frequency, so that's gonna fucking reflect somehow. If the sun don't fuck with that shit, it's going somewhere else. If the planet
Okay.
don't fuck with that shit, it's going somewhere else. So you really have to align yourself with the planet first and with your internal energy. You got to get right.
Exactly.
Feel me? That's the main way that you're gonna align with this certain energy. It doesn't matter what your skin color is, bro. Like your skin color matters less, to be honest. Everybody has melanin, bro. It's just lighter and darker pigments.
Yeah.
So
That's
that's
the least of
that's
your problems. I reincarnate
it.
in a white vessel before. What you trying to tell me? I'm not who I am.
Oh god.
Like,
Tweet.
some of the most supreme divine beings, bro. I'm trying to tell y'all. So I would say, okay, so there's the androgynous beings, the first nine that were ever created. Then you had the first nine goddesses, and you had the first nine gods. Some of the first nine goddesses, okay, have reincarnated in white vessels before. But because you want to judge a book by its cover, you know what, you technically disrespecting that divinity by belittling it. You feel me? Because you don't understand it due to you're only looking from a physical perspective. You know, we might as well just turn that life into this life at this point. But anyway, more to the story, bro. Like this, okay, your genetics. We're gonna get into that too, because a lot of y'all want to talk about this genetics when it even comes to that, right? Let me explain something to you. Okay, your genetics is not just made up of physical shit. Let me just explain that. Okay, what makes your physical body is not just only your genetics. You also have ancestral genetics. Okay, you have cosmic genetics. Okay, strands that actually connect you to certain realms, certain star systems, certain lifetimes, certain ancestral bodies. So yes, this physical vessel hold the key. Okay, but what I really want to get into as well is the plasmic realms. Okay, your ancestors, your bloodline. There's a reason why it's called your bloodline, right? Right? Mm. Now we're talking about genetics, right? What are genetics? Your strands, right? Your certain strands. What are strands? Lines, right? Okay, let's just leave that there. Then you got the blood vessels, right? You got veins, right? Right? Okay. Y'all see your veins be different colors, right? Now, when you look at the DNA strands, don't they be a whole bunch of different colors, blues and greens and purples and shit? All right, so we just want to keep that in mind. Like you don't be seeing green veins and blue veins in your hand and red
Yeah.
veins.
Yeah.
Okay, okay. So we making it make sense, right? Longer to the story. Okay, it also shows you how your physical genetics is tied in. Okay, your body resembles your body pretty much resembles your cosmic genetics. Okay, like a lot of us, if you stare at your face enough, you'll begin to start to see certain aspects of that being.
Yep.
Like Lyrans, them is one of the easiest beings to spot. You look at them for long enough, you gonna start seeing the cat face morphing out like a motherfucker. Like, you don't even gotta hide it, bro. It's just
Yeah.
there. It's a part of the genetic makeup. You know what I mean? So your physical body is going to resemble that aspect. Okay, if that aspect is pretty much very concentrated in your bloodline, in your genetics, which means you have multiple Lyrans in your bloodline, multiple ancestral Lyrans, multiple Lyran ancestors, let's just say that. So you definitely, okay, if you out here looking like a straight up cat, a feline, and you knowing that you have ancestral ties to the planet Lyra, with this being said, you know you got a whole family, a whole ancestral council, more than likely, of that extraterrestrial race. Now that goes on because you also not that's just one aspect, honey. You might look and see a little bit of Arcturian in person.
I was just about to say that. Like, you can see Arcturian, you can see. I know some of y'all from Sirius. I can tell. I ain't even
Mm-hmm.
look at y'all for long. But some of y'all from Sirius. Uh, just you were saying earlier, Andromeda. Where else?
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying
and
there's
mm-hmm.
so many fucking aspects to yourself,
There's
and
so
that's all within your bloodline. That's all like within you, bro. Like, it's within you. So
facts.
you know what I'm
You
saying?
have the Valerians,
Yes,
the Blue Avians,
yes.
um, even the when you go into the Atlanteans and stuff like that, that's also because Atlantis is a planet, Lemuria and all of that. Those are definitely certain timelines. So those are also lifetimes, which represent certain aspects. Each lifetime represents an aspect of you, because in that lifetime you were in a physical body as a person, right? So that's an aspect. Okay, so every single lifetime, some of you guys had multiple fucking lifetimes, different planets, multiple different star systems. Okay, you just probably don't remember everything, but honey, this is probably
It's
not your
there.
first planet.
Yeah, it's there. This ain't my first rodeo. This ain't her first rodeo. This ain't some of y'all first rodeo. Like, y'all niggas, y'all
Hey,
been here
babe.
a couple times, bro. Like,
That,
for sure.
that's true. That's true. So you have all these different extraterrestrial ties. Okay, it's for you to know this. So you got to go into meditation. You got to ask your ancestors to reveal themselves to you. You feel me? I'm telling you to pay attention. Okay, when you start to ask what extraterrestrial ties you have and what aspects are connected to what planets and what star systems, pay attention to when you start seeing certain names. Pay attention to when you start seeing certain beings popping up on your timeline around you. You start hearing about a certain planet. Pay attention to that, okay? Because it be the communication. It really do. Hold on. He said, I even had a bird say my face alone makes me resemble the Anunnaki. Interesting. He said, where are y'all from inner earth wise?
That's private information, brother. That's private information, brother. Maybe you should ask yourself where you from, because you might know.
I know for sure he does.
Yeah. So,
Consciousness 33.
you trying to find high vibe human beings. Don't find them, vibrate at it, and they'll find you. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like, be your most authentic self and vibrate high and watch where they come. They gonna flock to you, bro. I swear.
Don't chase the tracks. Okay.
Exactly.
Call
Where
for what you want. Call for what you want. Put your intentions out there and watch it attract. Watch it come towards you. It will. Okay. But
that is,
okay,
yeah.
long story short, the reason why I was getting into all of that about the ancestors, pretty much about the ET races and stuff like that, is because I want you to understand that you have multiple genetic ties. And what's going to start happening is a lot of extraterrestrial races. Some of y'all be seeing ships over your house, and you feeling like ETs are communicating with you, more than likely you have ancestral ties with them, okay? So more than likely you exist on their planet in their solar system, okay? You are one of their children. You are you are a descendant, okay, of the bloodline. So a lot of them, they're gonna come to you with certain knowledge, certain upgrades, certain wisdom, certain uploads about what's currently happening. Like this is why it's important to pay attention so that you can hear them when they're communicating with you, so that you can resonate and feel them, see them, okay, understand them when they're talking and when they're coming towards you guys. Okay, so pay attention. You have multiple different groups of beings coming towards you with certain information. Okay, all different ancestors. Okay, your ancestors is your family, but your family is huge. It goes on and on and on because you got think about it just as above so below, right? You got your maternal and your paternal side. You feel me? That's just you. But your mom also got her maternal, her paternal. If you add up everybody in the family, that's just going to everlast and keep on going.
Yeah.
You feel me? So technically, everybody in the goddamn world kind of is your family because you don't know how y'all not connected. You feel me? Somewhere down the line, your great auntie on your dad's side, her mom, your long story short, you get where I'm going with all this. You feel me? So y'all connected. You've been connected. This is why it go past the cousin stage. It go past the first, second, third cousin. It go way past that. So a lot of y'all got family that you know, and y'all think y'all best friends.
Oh God.
That's not your best friend. That is your family. You just don't know what physical name to classify her by.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But real shit. So a lot of these beings are coming towards you with certain wisdom and certain knowledge. They're gonna some of y'all, they're gonna let you know what happened to certain planets, okay? What happened to this planet, what's going on in that, you feel me? Things that they need you to know, things that they need you to do, certain abilities, okay, that ties into these aspects. It's a lot. Okay, because when you start to tap into certain aspects and certain realms, that's a whole multiple infinite dimensions of wisdom alone in just that realm and that planet of existence. So there's multiple of that you exist in. So that's a lot of wisdom, okay, of each and every star, of different star systems that you exist on. Okay, so a long story short, a lot of this is coming back to us, okay? A lot of y'all, you're remembering your light language now. Okay, a lot of you guys, you're starting to see your ancestors communicating with you now. You're gaining memories. Some of you guys are hearing the names of different ancestors that are calling out to you, okay, that need assistance. Some of your ancestors are going to come towards you and let you know that they need help, okay? You got to free them, okay? Because some of our ancestors need to be liberated. They are trapped within the land, okay? They're sealed off, just like the wisdom is sealed off within your bloodline. So make sure that as we're doing this spiritual work, you guys, breaking these curses, breaking these hexes, breaking these seals, okay, removing the blockages that are preventing us from tapping into the wisdom of our ancestors from multiple planes all around the goddamn cosmos. You feel me? So we could remember more about who we truly are, the abilities that we have. If I mean the things that we can manifest, you're gonna start remembering your children, your families on all these different planes of existence, recognizing these beings, you feel me, gaining more wisdom, like you feel me, things that none of us really know about right now. You feel me? Everybody got their own part to fulfill because everybody's special. Everybody got their role to play. So you're connected to certain planets that I may not be connected to, which is why when we all come together, you're gonna channel some shit that I need to know, but only you can explain it the way that you can explain it, or vice versa. Okay, so this is why everybody's role is important. Like my authority ain't higher than yours. You feel me? At the end of the day, we all got a responsibility. We all got a role. We all got knowledge and wisdom to share. We're all deeply connected, like he said. Okay, we're all tapped in. So the reason why you got to do your part, make sure that you're freeing your ancestors, breaking the seal placed on your bloodline, so that you can help out your bloodline, the generations from now, your children's children's children. Okay, to make sure that they're tapped into this ancestral roots. They know how to make certain potions, how to heal certain wounds. Okay, they know how to do certain energetical practices, how to set up certain energies. Okay, how to properly prepare for certain wars to prevent certain attacks. Okay, this is all shit that we lost. This is why we be getting fucked up down here.
Yeah.
We be getting spiritually attacked and shit. We don't know what to do. Niggas, you get cut. You don't know what herbs to use to heal the shit. Something's wrong with your body, but you don't remember how to identify what's wrong. You feel me? What's communicating with you? What plant is talking to you? Letting you know, hey, I'm
I was
attracted to
man,
you.
I was literally about to say, like, be aware and pay attention of what is communicating with you in this natural world. Like I said earlier, it could be trees, plants, sounds.
Yeah.
Look at the stars. Look at the sun. Like even some of the clouds, bro. I know clouds not real. I know we're literally the only planet that don't even have clouds. But like, or that's excuse me, that's not supposed to have clouds. Every other planet doesn't have them because like they're on a natural atmosphere. But regardless, pay attention to everything, bro. Them beings will come to you in clouds. I swear to God. Like they will pull up. But if you ain't looking, they gonna dip on you, bro. Because it's like you're the one, bro. You're the one that they speak of. You know, you're the one that's supposed to break everything, break these curses, break the cycles, bro. We're not supposed to stay here. We're not supposed to stay in these cycles. It is you that is supposed to do this. You understand? So
Mm-hmm.
yes, please be aware and pay attention of what it's trying to communicate with you. I don't know if y'all ever looked up at stars. Sometimes that whole be blinking at your ass, bro. Like if you really pay attention. Look, bro just said 999. Come on now.
Bro, I've been saying 999 all day before this live. I swear to God. Okay, look at this, y'all. Look at this. Does he want to? Okay,
See?
Jordan. Y'all see that?
See? Come on, man.
Y'all
Come
see that?
on, man.
Okay. And it doesn't end there. Keep this.
Look.
What's up with all these nines? I've been seeing nines all day. And 144, I've been seeing all these 144s.
we enter new cycles. That's what the 9 means. Entering new cycles, you know.
Yes.
144 is, I feel like, to me it resonates with like the collective, you know what I'm saying? The collective rising its vibration, or you have divine warriors on your side for sure.
Okay, I love that. So I'm gonna drop my input on this too. So for the 999, what I'm really feeling for that, this also ties into what we're saying. Now is the time, okay? This pretty much is the sign that you're needing to remove and break ancestral curses and ancestral ties.
Yes.
Not ancestral ties, ancestral curses, ancestral binding spells, ancestral seals, okay? To help end these karmic cycles, okay? To help close these cycles out so that you can start a whole new beginning. Completion, okay? You're here to complete a series of assignments here, okay? So yes, a lot of you guys, in order for you to enter certain levels of initiation, you have to pretty much free certain aspects of your bloodline. All right. So the reason why we're seeing 999 is because it's time for you to complete these cycles. Certain assignments needs to be completed. Okay. So yeah, it's time for us to tap into that. Like you said, new beginnings. Okay, a new cycle is birthing, something new is coming, and it's time for us to do our part so that we close up this old energy, so that this new energy could come in. Okay, so we can make room for this beautiful energy, this upgraded energy, this futuristic energy. Then for the 144, what I'm getting for that too is upgrades, right? Aspects upgrading. It's different aspects of your bloodline upgrading. So with the whole 144, I feel like it's different pathways, different energetical points within your inner vessel, okay, tied with your different bodies that exist within these different aspects. So you feel me? Whether you exist on Asgard, whether you exist on planet Mars, Jupiter, Arcturia, wherever it is that you existing on, right? These are all different aspects of yourself. I feel like it's about all these different aspects merging together. For me, what connects you to the, I would say there's lines, okay? Just like there's veins here, there's certain DNA and genetical strand lines that connects you to these aspects of yourself. It's like a plug. When you plug it into the socket box, you feel me? You connect your phone to that computer. That's kind of like what's going on. You're connecting this body to that body, this aspect to that aspect. All right. So what I'm seeing the whole 144 being for us is us coming together. Okay, all aspects merging together and completing a cycle of separation, of division. Okay, they're all coming together. Instead of being scattered about, they're being attracted to each other now. Everything is making its way back to each other. And this means that we're able to can access certain levels of wisdom, access certain dimensions, quantum leaping, quantum jumping. Okay. What's another? Shifting dimensions? Okay, upgrading. Some of you guys will shift from the 7th dimension I'm not even gonna get that far because some of you guys are on the 8th and plus dimensions. Don't get it twisted, okay? Look, some of y'all on some high dimensions out here.
Right.
Okay, there's 33 dimensions plus to this realm. All right. So let's, for instance, some of you guys may go from the 3rd dimension all the way up to the 7th dimension just because you're doing this ancestral work. Okay, because you're doing this ancestral work, you're going to raise in consciousness and raise in frequency. 144 keys and pathways. All right. So there's 144 energetical main points. Okay, that you have to unlock to move to the next level. All right. This is what I mean by signs to be completed. All right. Energies need to be unlocked so that certain pathways could flow. Blockages has to be removed. Seals have to be broken so that these energies could flow freely and attach themselves to the other energies so everything can fully unite and connect again. Then this level may unlock. All right. Then we're going to enter this new level, this upgrade level, this futuristic level. This is when our abilities are really going to turn on a whole different level. You feel me? We can change color and project grids outside of ourselves and create weapons from our mind and project our thoughts outwards into physical objects and manifestations. When our skin change color and we can shift form, you can morph into your angelic form, you can morph into your lyran form, you can morph into your dragon form. All right, in order for us to get to this stage, y'all, we gotta finish these assignments. We gotta break these seals, break the shit that's blocking those ends from meeting. It's like two magnets trying to be attached together. You trying to plug in the computer to the phone, but those aspects are disconnected, okay, because there's something in the middle of that shit. That middle of that shit is the curse and the seal that you got to remove, all right? So as you remove that, boom, them things collide, baby. Them things merge. Boom, the upgrades are happening. You like, what's going on? I can feel this resonating with that, and I can feel myself transforming. I feel this. Yes, everything is coming together. We're merging back. Okay, your DNA is intertwining again, reactivating. This is why I wanted to speak on the rainbow crystallized upgrades and frequencies. The reason why the sun is emitting rainbow frequencies right now is because, number one, what color are your chakras? They mark the colors of the rainbow, right? You have multiple chakras, colors that you've never even seen before. That's why when you look at the rainbow, you see some colors that you just, damn, that shit is so bright and potent. Like, I never seen a neon green like that before. So it's like that. But all those different colors, those represent certain aspects, certain strands, certain energies, okay, that exist within you. So those energies exist within you as well. It's projecting itself outside of you into a physical reality. All right, so the sun is beaming down those rainbow frequencies and codes to help you. Okay, every angle, right? Every angle is a different dimension in a way. So you also have in the sun, right? You move around. Now you don't even have to. You sit in the same spot. The sun is consistently moving. Everything is moving. So you're going to always hit different angles. You're going to get multiple different angles. Okay, each angle has its own strand of uploads, its own universe of uploads. So that's why being in the sun, you start getting uploads like a motherfucker from all these different places and shit, because you're getting hit by multiple different angles of light, multiple streams of wisdom, infinite dimensions of knowledge. All that shit's ancestral keys and codes. All right, key codes in the air, okay, all around you to help you unlock the codes that are within yourself, okay, so that you could upgrade your DNA, upgrade your genetics, unlock these codes, break these seals. Just by being in the sun alone, you could break these codes, okay? Break certain seals and shit like that, because the sun is magical. The sun is literally shining and beaming out those very energetical keys that will help you unlock those codes. But you gotta breathe and you gotta intake and accept that energy, okay? Transmute it and transform it into what it is that you need it to do. You feel me? It's your job to merge those frequencies together. Okay, two things could be there, but unless you attach one Lego to the other Lego, you ain't never gonna connect the piece. So don't just be sit out there and focus on resonating your frequency with the sun's energy so that your coding grid can literally synchronize. Or this being said, the codes are going to start resonating. Then the keys are going to unlock. Then you unlock uploads. And then you're like, okay, you tapping in here and you get all this shit, all these different uploads. You move on, you go into another meditation on another side of the backyard. That's a whole nother angle. You tap in there, you unlock a whole nother aspect. You feel me? You there channeling a whole nother dimension at this very moment. You feel me? So think about it. The sun is hitting multiple people at multiple times. Each and every single angle is releasing a certain dimension of light, of infinite wisdom. uploads, upgrades. The sun is going to let you exactly, the sun is going to tell you exactly what's going on the planet and the cosmos. Exactly what's going on everywhere, infinitely. That's why you can sit out there and it's infinite amount of uploads. Each day is another set of uploads that are infinitely in place. Like, bro, it's just so
like literally bouncing off what you said. It's because the sun is technically like the mid heaven, like it's in between the realms and the earth, bro. So it's literally taking everything here, bringing it to the sun. The sun is bringing that shit to you and to the planet, as I was saying earlier.
right.
So like the way this use you connect different angles of light. Each point you're at, each fucking center of the planet, each trail, each fucking sidewalk, nigga. Like you could be anywhere, bro. The angle of light where you're at is gonna unlock something. And it takes connecting the dots. You already have one dot. The dot is already within you with
Exactly.
DEA and the DNA. I know y'all have heard of the black dot before. Nigga, that's you.
Right.
you're, you
Facts.
but you're also the light, bro. You're the light that reflects that dot. So that light hits your DEA, your DNA, as she was saying, that ricochets, that vibrates, that unlocks something completely new within your biofield, within your energetic field, within your physical field, within all of that shit. Like this
Yeah.
is broken down to quantum physics, nigga, normal physics, nigga. Niggas in science done tried to say this shit. They can't figure it out, bro. Like, bro, it's because it's within you. You're the only being that can truly know until you figure it out. You know what I'm saying? So, real
Yeah.
right. Real right. Get right, family. Get right. Start eating
Facts.
cleaner. Get your meditations in. Do what you gotta do to get right with your inner self, bro, and everything gonna be fine.
Agreed. That just reminded me about, I was on Isis's live when she was talking about, that's my sister right there, when she was talking about the 2023 premonitions, baby. Oh, I love how she spoke on. Oh, I love how she spoke on this shit, because it's just like I literally said it, and I'm gonna do a live on it, and I went on there. She addressed it. I'm like, Mom, you confirmed it perfectly. But long story short, she was talking about the whole Caucasian and judging a book by its cover thing. You feel me? That I posted a video on that. I'm gonna post the full video of her. Yeah, getting, oh, y'all thought the first clip was something. Wait till I play the full 4 minutes and y'all really hear what she had to say, because the way that she confirmed literally everything that I was saying was just like, wow, we really getting them uploads. Like,
Yeah.
but long story short, this really ties into what she was saying when she was talking about the genetics. Okay, the genetic structure of your DNA will change, okay? And that's how you're going to be able to can take the sun, absorb the sunlight, okay? Because your codes will begin to resonate with the keys, the cosmic upgrade key codes, okay? That way your body will literally change and form, okay? It's just like on the most superhero movies, when you put out a certain amount of energy, right? Or when you absorb a certain amount of energy, what happens? That energy is so much that it ends up upgrading and transforming the current form that is in. So if you're out there inside the sunlight, you're taking in all this energy and you're putting out all this energy. What's happening is all those different energies, right? All those different, pretty much, how do I explain it? All those different strands of uploads, codes, they're weaving together, they're merging together. Okay, they're attaching themselves to different strains. So what's happening? The geometrical shape is completely shifting into multiple different forms. Like the structure of your DNA is completely changing, shifting, forming. All right. So
Yes.
yeah.
Because the way that goes is whenever that energy hits you, it's a combustion because it's hitting like literally your cells, your blood. It's hitting your nerves. It's hitting like everything, bro. Everything that's within your body. That's the plasma from the sun is gonna fucking hit, and that unlocks everything, bro. But that low key does come with intention. I'm not gonna sit here and lie. You need to have intention. You're trying to unlock some shit. Don't just be out here like, oh, I want to unlock everything. Yo ass, have fun. That's what I'm gonna tell you. But
Right.
if you're gonna go outside and focus on what you need to unlock, what is calling you to unlock. Maybe there's a certain aspect of you that needs to be unlocked at that now moment. It doesn't have to be everything. You feel me?
But yeah.
Visualization is very imperative in meditation when it comes to intention.
Yes.
Okay, how you do spiritual work and energetical work is by using your imagination, tapping into your inner child.
Yes.
Okay, so if you're trying to access a certain energy, if you're trying to tap into a certain force, activate, transform a certain energy, visualize what it will look like to you, visualize what you feel it is. Okay, because that's exactly what it is. Your imagination is your creation. Okay, you create who you are. So whatever it is that you're thinking of, that's what you are. That's what it is. All right, and you're able to kind of access that within yourself and feel it. Just like you sit there, you visualize your heart chakra, you see that visual of your heart chakra. You imagine it, whether it be charging up, amplifying from you, and then you start to feel that shit because it is
Exactly.
you. Right. So
That's why I spoke on it earlier. Like that's the only way your ancestors and yourself is gonna be able to unlock anything. Like you have to be like, because that's how anything was made. Everything was made through love. Like that's the first creation of anything. Darkness and light at its core, the all. You feel me? That's who you
yeah.
are, bro. So if you're not tapping back into that, it's gonna be very difficult to unlock something. You feel me? And I'm not gonna sit here and say it's impossible because there's nothing impossible, bro. The universe we live in, impossible does not exist.
Right.
But everything does come with its fucking effect, cause and effect. That's one. That's laws of the universe. Study those if you haven't. I'm not gonna sit here and explain every law of the universe, but yeah, that's for us to know, bro. That's our fucking birthright as energetic beings, bro. Is knowing the laws of the universe. And if you don't know those, don't sit here and wonder why your life is going a certain direction when you don't even know how to work energy. You feel me? So, but yeah, tap in with your heart space and stay centered there, bro. Move in that direction. You know what I'm saying? Everything you do, and that's gonna get you unlocked, bro. You could literally be walking, like literally outside in public ass place, still get unlocked.
Okay.
Like, it doesn't matter, bro. Like as long as you moving out the heart, you good. Like so, that's all it is.
Mhm. Yeah. All it takes is for your frequency to be on the levels of the frequencies around you, whether it be low frequencies or high frequencies. Once your frequency could resonate and is at a similar frequency, it will match and it will find that key that does resonate, and
Right,
it will attach itself to you. It will merge and become one with you because you are it and it is you.
right.
It was just finding you and each other. You feel me? So that's how you crack the codes, right? You gotta find the code within the key. So
Mm-hmm.
it's all scrambling and shit, right? But all it's looking for is itself inside of the key itself. Like, if that make any sense.
Mm-hmm.
The key, when you push the key inside the
Ah.
lock, the key is just looking for the key inside the lock. Just like the lock is looking for the lock inside the key, if that even makes sense. But
You going too crazy, bro.
true facts.
Damn.
True
You
facts.
going too crazy.
All it
That's
takes
real.
all it takes is for your energy to be able to can resonate and synchronize with the frequency around you. If your vibration can synchronize with the vibration of the music playing, you will merge with that frequency, whether you want to or
Literally.
not. So yeah, be careful. You walking around here, you want to make sure your frequencies at a certain level. Your thoughts have a lot to do with your vibration, the frequencies that are being projected.
Yep.
Okay. So you're walking. This is why we be walking around people, and we feel all like a whole different person by the time we get home, because you done passed 1,000,000 people, and your fucking frequency is over here resonating with all these different niggas coding grid. You feel me? Now all they shit is intertwined with your shit. Y'all both all scrambling. Now you kind of malfunctioning because it's not just your energy and your energy. Long story short, you get the point. So you just got to be careful, y'all. Like, make sure that you got your
Yep.
intention, you're putting your intentions out here, putting your protection up, so that you can shield
Yep.
your
I was just
aura.
about to say that. You said it for
Yeah.
me. You know what I'm saying? Keep that protection all the way up, bro. Like, I don't know what y'all do for it, but that's within you too. You meditate on that. Meditate on what protection I use when I step outside. Whether that be crystals, whether that be sound, whether that be like there's even clothing, certain type of clothing that'll protect you from that shit because that's your aura too. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? The clothes you wear, the colors, certain
Yeah.
colors that protect you from certain shit. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
It's bro, there's infinite ways of how to do this, and it is
Ooh.
within you, and you must tap in. You
Ooh.
must tap in.
You hit the spot right there when you start talking about the colors, bro. Because niggas don't even realize the color that you wear giving off a frequency that will literally attract and merge with the
He's
frequency
coming right back
of
to
that.
you.
Literally. That's how, bro, that's how they get your ass every time you go outside, bro. They got all these different colors beaming in your face and shit. You feel me? All those different
Yeah.
colors are tied to certain frequencies that exist within you. They pulling all these different energies that exist within you. So niggas, the green and shit, that's gonna sit with your heart chakra. Peep the street lights, my nigga, bro. Peep the
Yeah.
street lights, bro. You're going from red to green, from heart space to root chakra, from, you feel me?
Like,
From
nigga, that's confusing your ass.
then you see in yellow, you going into willpower and strength. Then you go
Yo.
back into love and protection. Then you go back down to security, and it's just like, damn, they got you on an emotional roller
That
coaster.
shit crazy.
You looking at the
Yo.
signs, they pairing fucking yellow with blue. Nothing is wrong with that, but it's the way that they're doing it. Okay, you're matching certain frequencies at certain speeds and certain level is going to trigger a certain energy.
Yep.
All right, that shit affects your coding grid. This is why when I say when you understand color mesh, you get to see the worldwide hypnosis, my nigga. They got the whole world under hypnosis because of them fucking lights outside.
Look how they got the fast food shits. Why everything orange and yellow? What is that? Your sacral and your solar plexus. That's gonna make you feel and do, my nigga.
Come on,
that's gonna make you. Oh, I feel like I want that food. I'm gonna go do it, nigga.
Your creativity and your willpower. They're using your
come on, bro. Like no way, bro. That is out of pocket, bro.
Instead of
like
you going home and creating some goddamn food and having the strength to go do that.
God, niggas want to just go get some greasy ass food, nigga. That's gonna fuck your system up, like nigga. No way, bro. Like at all. Out of pocket, bro. So that's why I say y'all either plant your food or get organic food so that your system is right, bro. That's really another way, like as we was talking about earlier, how you gonna receive these codes. The only way, or not the only way, but one of the main ways, like I said, you gotta clear your energetic system and your physical system. Yes. You know what I'm saying? Gotta keep that shit right and on point. And hey, if you feel like you can't go cold turkey, create a balance, bro. Because I know a lot of people can't do that shit yet. Personally, me, I've done that shit. But like, a lot of people are learning still, getting back to this natural way of how we, you know what I'm saying, how we used to do shit, bro. We used to literally walk outside, eat that plant that we fucking grew, go about our day, fam. Like, that was us. Right. You know what I'm saying? If you don't remember that shit, you'll remember it soon, my nigga. Because, nigga, the times that we're in, it's either you grow that shit yourself or you know somebody that organically does it. You feel me? Like, it's going to be that time where we really depend on ourselves and our tribe. You feel me? Mm-hmm. If you even have a tribe, you might just be with yourself, with a couple people, whatever.
Right.
But, you know what I'm saying? Keep your energetic system right. Physically, mentally, spiritually, all that shit. You feel me?
Right. And your spiritual hygiene. I cannot stress this enough. Your spiritual hygiene. Okay? Keep your personal hygiene on. I'm about to do me a detox. Like, I'm literally about to do me a detox. My body mad at me. I've been eating all types of shit. My body like, no, clean. You feel me? They punching me all on the inside, so you gonna know because it's gonna start showing on the outside. You like, damn, what the fuck going on? Nah, yeah, nigga, I've been trying to tell you, I don't want that shit. So this is like, listen to your body. You will learn the hard way, bro. And I know that this, man, a lot of this has a lot to do with attachments and not being grounded. Then we start eating all types of shit that we have cravings for. Then the implants has infested the fucking food. So you got all these nanobots and shit inside your, you got all this nanobots and shit inside of your fucking food. Have you doing certain shit, eating certain shit, acting a certain way, have you feeling all types of weird. All them damn implants. You feel me? Keep your spiritual hygiene on point, okay? Tap in with your ancestors. Ask them to cleanse you off on a regular basis. Make sure you're cleansing yourself. All salt water baths, spiritual baths. Okay, I sell the spiritual bath potions. I do bath salts. I do all of that. I do the chakra potions that will help you activate. Get into this, okay? This is why it's also important Because your ancestors, they're giving you this wisdom. They're going to start telling you how to create these baths. Okay, they're going to let you know what rituals to do to cleanse yourself, what protection spells to do to help your hygiene, your spiritual hygiene. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
to help wear off certain attacks. Like, you feel me? All
Mm-hmm.
you gotta do is ask for this shit, but your ancestors is right there. Just ask them to communicate with you, and ask them what it is that you need to do to access the level of information that you are meant to receive in this present time. Okay, they will tell you what they need you to do. Whether it be freeing these ancestors, they will give you the name of the ancestors. They will give you the place. They will tell you where. They will tell you the codes. Okay, we gotta pay attention.
Yep.
My bad.
Nah,
Yeah,
you
you gotta make sure that you tapping in and you're paying attention to these energies around you, okay?
good.
And
Mm-hmm.
also, before I forget, I wanted to touch on the plants, right? Remember he was saying to connect with certain plants, right?